Welcome back, seniors. It is an honor to have been part of your academic journey these past 4 years. I too began here at Mount Pleasant 4 years ago. And so I did see most of you from your freshman year until now. And it's very exciting and, sometimes sad to see that this journey will come to an end in 8 months. 8 months. I will be seeing you guys walking across the stage, but it's also the biggest payoff when you see that's educators' biggest paycheck is that to see you guys cross that stage. And so we're here this year available. We're available to support you guys through this journey and ensure that you guys have achieved a level of college readiness before you leave here. The district has also partnered up with some of the colleges and is providing an opportunity for you guys to duly enroll in some college courses while you're also enrolled here at Mount Pleasant, which is exciting for you seniors. We're also going to ensure that everyone experiences or has access to grade level curriculum in all of your classes. And so we're doing a few things that are going to ensure that your transition from high school to college is successful. But one of the things that I asked of you guys today is for you to create a vision and a purpose for this year. And not just for this year, but for your life in general. I want you guys to understand that your plans take time and they take effort. And of course, granted, there's going to be things that are going to push you and knock you down, but we will not accept failure. So what we're going to do with that failure, we're going to step over it or step on top of it, better yet. We're going to step on it and we're going to use it as a stepping stone to reach that level of success that we're aiming for. Okay? But with that being said, we must educate our minds in order for us to be able to be grounded and be able to anticipate and navigate those challenges that are going to come our way, because they're coming. It may be some person that's going to challenge you or an assessment, that test. And granted, this pandemic, many people saw this as a time of despair. Some people were even paralyzed, while others saw it as a time to reflect and an opportunity to perhaps make changes to where they were. Sometimes we were so stagnant and just complacent in our space that we forgot, and maybe needed to be shook and moved so that we are able to say, hey, I need to move from here. We needed something to disturb us. And so when we look at challenges, I was talking to Mrs. Speaks before, we must look at it also as a lesson to be learned. Okay, and so we're going to go at the challenge and we're going to face it. Okay, and so this year, I want you guys to understand that we're going to keep moving. We got to keep moving forward, and that we're going to grow from every experience. We're going to grow. I also want to ask each and every one of you at this moment to think of where you see yourselves in 5 years. And the reason why I ask is because in order to reach that reality, you must start today. So if you didn't start yet planning on tomorrow, it starts today. because we don't get to these places by just dreaming. So we can't just dream and expect these goals and things to just come to life. You must put some kind of action and plan behind it, or else time is going to pass and you're going to be disappointed. You must know, you know, that you have the opportunity to create that future you want to see today. And so some people ask themselves, like, why am I in school? Why is this necessary? Guess what? We all need arithmetic. We all need to learn to read and write, because it's going to come back. Whether you're buying a home, whether you're balancing a check or learning how to budget your money, or whether it's that job and that boss is going to require you to do certain things, all of this is going to come back. And so what I ask of each and every one of you is that you come this year ready and willing to learn. Please, it's time for us, or learners, because I'm a learner. We're all learning. We're all in this process together. We're all a work in progress. But it's time for you to become active in your learning. Stop sitting around. Stop being passive, waiting for a teacher to just provide all the knowledge and understanding you're going to need, because it doesn't work that way. You have to engage in the learning. You have to make connections, create that connection between that new information. I mean, we all have a brain. And even though some things like math, I know it was very challenging for me, but we have to change that mindset and understand that we are capable of changing, of learning and strengthening our brains. And so we can change all that. So whatever, that when we make mistakes and errors, that is when your brain shows more movement towards growth. So when you're watching something that you already know, there's no movement there. It doesn't show there's an expansion. When you make an error or a mistake, that's when your brain shows that there was growth that actually occurred. So it's okay. It's okay if we don't know certain things. It's okay to make mistakes. But we must continue. We must continue in this process of learning. Okay? You guys have 4 years left. Sorry. 1 year, wrong class. No. You guys have 1 year left, okay? Here in high school. And next year, you're going to be forced to stand alone. You're going to be, whether you're going to that college or you're going to pursue that career, you're going to be required to stand alone. And so I'm asking you, do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to stand alone? And it's okay. But this is why you have this time and space right now to ask questions, to learn about yourself more. Learn how you learn best. Learn about, what are the things that you need to improve on, and what are the things that you're strong at. And so understand that you have knowledge that you bring into every new knowledge that you're gaining. Okay, so you're not learning anything from scratch. Well, sometimes we are, but you bring something into that new learning that creates a new understanding. And so you must become more active in this practice. And I know TV and video games and social media, oh my goodness. Social media, it provides a great escape. It does. But if you don't wake up and invest in your present, when that future arrives, your reality will be so out of touch with what you dreamed and what you envisioned. And so I'm asking you to invest in your education. And you're not going to stop learning. Whether you decide not to go to college, it's okay. Because guess what? You will never stop learning. You're either going to have some kind of training, you're going to have education. This is something that's going to keep knocking at your door. And so embrace it. Embrace it. Learn about how you learn best. Teach others. If you feel that your teachers or we as as an institution are not pushing you, ask questions, speak, say it. Let us know so we can step it up. Okay? Understand that we're partners in this process, but you are part of the process. You're a stakeholder, just like your mom, the principal, your teachers. We're all in this together. So don't take yourself out of the equation. You matter the most. It is your education. Okay? So understand that and know that you're not in it alone, that many have passed through this process. You may be the first person in your home going to college. It's okay. Some of us have been there, okay? But you can do it. And we're all here to make sure that that happens. Please, we started together. Things are going to come up and challenges and circumstances that are going to push you to the edge. You must persevere. You must move forward. And in 8 months, we should see you crossing that stage. I know you can do it. We know you can do it. Do you know you can do it? I hope so. Well, this year we have a lot of new rules in school and a lot of guidelines. Because of the pandemic, these things are necessary. And it's important that all of us do our part to ensure that people can come and have access to an education and that they can go back home and be safe and healthy. So we know that in this building, we have a lot of families that are represented here that may have a weak immune system. And so we need everyone to make sure that we're all wearing our masks, that we are sanitizing our hands, that we're washing our hands, and that, oh my goodness, you guys love to dap each other. Every 5 minutes, you guys see each other? Not anymore. I'm sorry. Please, keep your distance. If you need to elbow each other, go ahead. But keep it moving. We can't have people congregating in the hallways. We need to ensure that it's safe to come back into the building. As you know, the seniors from last year, they didn't enjoy some of the things that were supposed to take place, during their senior year. And so if we want some type of normal to come back, if we want to restore some of that, we have to take every measure to ensure that we're all safe. So it's up to all of us to ensure that it's safe. And so please, we have new administrator, Dr. Conradi. He's here from Kansas. He's your new principal. We also have Miss Sarah Kelly. She's the 9th grade administrator. She will learn your name. And so they will be visible in the hallway. You guys will have an opportunity to get to know both of them. And of course, Mr. Paz and Mr. Speaks, they're still here. We're all here. We're all here. And we're going to make this year a special one. We need everyone on board. Okay? We have a lot of new teachers also, so make sure that you guys represent the school with pride. You learn about pride. Your teachers will go over it. And I'm just excited for this year. I'm excited, and I know I cannot wait to see what you guys are all going to accomplish. Go Kilties. By the way, your FAFSA, financial aid, we need to get that rolling. And also your college applications, that process starts yesterday, actually, soon, very soon. Okay, so make sure that you guys are studying for your SATs. I know you guys didn't get an opportunity to do it last year, but SATs are coming. We're on a roll. This is happening. Before you know it, it's gonna be 3 months left, 2 months left, and everything's gonna seem like a roller coaster. Again, set a vision, set a purpose for yourself. Ground yourself. I'll be seeing you guys. Take care. Go Kilties. Bye.